All right, guys. Happy Father's Day, every father out there. Thank you for being a dad and taking care of your family, loved ones, everybody. Thank you. And I want to talk about the gift of Father's Day and how we fathers work hard for our families and we help out in need. We are pretty much, depending on the line of work that we do, we're one step away from working in the military. And to be honest with you guys, what I want to say is this, is Father's Day is a day of remembering what our dads do for us on the regular. And that's important. Father's Day is one of those days where, we are reminded of everything our dad has done for us, so we gift and all that kind of stuff. But I want to get into a deeper topic. And this topic may offend people. This may be a rant. This may gain controversy. And I'm going to say it. If you guys are ready, I'm saying it right now. If you're working a government job, if you are working a dangerous job, if you are working a tough job, and you are giving up your time and your life to help the community, to be a good asset to the society, you're paying taxes. I average about $700 to $800 a week in taxes. So that money goes towards whomever, whatever, however. Okay? The last thing I want to hear is that I am not working for the government. I am not in the military. This is pretty much the closest you could get to being enlisted in the military. And let me explain. I'm going to get deeper into it now. Think about it. The kind of work that I do is very dangerous, and you have to be really careful with gasoline. You know that, guys. So the last thing I want to hear is, oh, but you weren't in the military. You know what? Every day for me is still the military. When I go out here in this world, every day is the military, because I'm hauling flammable, explosive chemical. Okay? You want to know the real truth? I am in the military every day. And what you need to understand is, I'm not enlisted in the military. I chose to be my own militant when it comes to working for my family, doing the line of work that I do. If you're in a machine shop and you're doing very sophisticated tech, parts, different patterns of instructions of what you got to do to make the part right, or else it's not right and it costs the company money, you are working in the military. And I'm going to say it because I'm standing up for everybody that is working anywhere. If you're working anywhere nowadays, you're pretty much civilian work, and you're still dealing with a urban environment, whether you like it or not. So with that being said, I am proud to say that all the work that we all do as Americans, and how we push ourselves to be our best, the line of work that we do, we have our own military, we have our own battles, we have our own demons to slay. So the last thing I want to hear is, but you weren't in the military, because being in the military is the ultimate sacrifice. But working a very, very technical, dangerous, serious survival job is pretty much just the same. So give yourself the credit for the line of work that you do, because every time I go out here to do the work that I'm doing, I'm risking my life. I'm risking my life. Now, I know some people may even say that I'm dramatizing this whole thing, even my wife sometimes, but in all reality, we are. We are, because right now people are going a little crazy, you know, and it's just getting really bad out there. It's getting pretty bad out there. So all I gotta say is this: is you have to be on your guard, and you have to always be aware of your six. Make sure, because in this day and age, you never know. And to all the people out there that choose not to work, and they choose to live a life of crime and evil and just make life more difficult for other people. Everybody knows who you are. And maybe you wonder why you resent and hate everybody, because they stopped being around you because you've caused so much destruction and devastation. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, when I was 27, I was really young. I got my first licenses for work, and then I was, I think I was like 31 when I got my license that I'm driving now, and from that I've been driving ever since. And on and off, that has changed everything in my life. So I've always been driving trucks, but I've just upgraded and upgraded and upgraded. And that's something that I truly appreciate, because in this day and age, it's one of those things where if I didn't have this license, I wouldn't have the kind of lifestyle that I have, the dreams, and, you know, just enjoying every day in this venture of mine. And I gotta say that there comes a time in your life where you just have to make a decision where you want to go, what kind of work you want to do, because this is all we do for the rest of our lives. And the reality is life is work. You know, you don't put work into it, you don't get anything out of it. But I've already talked with my wife, and we're thinking about serious investments, because we don't want to be doing this all our lives. And that's something that she's going to get involved with. Serious investments. Me too. We're both going to get invested in serious investments. But as of right now, we're just trying to get back on track. And so, for that being said, literally, it's one of those things where you have to give yourself credit where credit is due. You have to give yourself credit where credit is due. So that's what I have to say about all this stuff. I appreciate everybody that is actually listening to this message, because every day we're going on the line for our families, our friends, our loved ones, our neighbors, homeless people. I fed a homeless person yesterday, and the guy told me at the gas station clerk, whatever you do, try not to feed these people, because these people go to everybody acting like they haven't eaten. And I get it, you know, but maybe they are so malnourished that they're just panicking. They're hoping that someone's going to say yes. And so the clerk got a little annoyed, but I bought that homeless person what they wanted, you know, and that was that. I did what, you know, if someone comes to you and says, I'm hungry, what do? You don't deny them food. You give them food. You know, that's just the natural right way of handling someone that doesn't have food. You don't walk away from them. You are being fed all the time. You have all the food in the world. I get it. If someone's trying to get money off of you for drugs and you know it, yeah, then you make that discretion. But if someone's saying, hey, I'm hungry, that's a sign that they're really hungry. You know? So I fed them. And it felt good feeding them. It really did. Because that's the kind of man I am. I'm a man that will feed homeless people. I learned that from family, my wife, friends, you know. So with that being said, I am literally proud of myself as a father, as a grandfather, as a family man, as a friend, as an enemy, foe, whatever you want to call me. I'm proud of my achievements, my hard work, and you should be too. You should always look at yourself. And the next time someone says to you, who is better than you? Next time someone says to yourself, who is better than you? You say, I am better than myself. I am better than myself. And watch what people will say. Because they're trying to get you to say someone that is better than you. You have to say, I am better than myself. Because every day you're shedding skin. Okay? And when you shed skin, that old skin of yourself is gone. So next time someone says, who is better than you? Say, I am better than myself. Because you're showing to them that you could always be better, no matter how good you are. Because that always keeps you on your toes, keeps you on your six, and it keeps you doing everything that God inspired you to use inside of you. So with that being said, I appreciate everybody tuning into this video, liking the video, commenting on the video. It's a Father's Day tribute to all fathers out there. Everybody that bears the name. And it's just a strong warrior out there, because at the end of the day, no matter where you started off, it matters where you ended up. That's the key. So wherever you start off is where you end up. And so all I gotta say is, all to the early adults, if you think that you have to find something to live the American dream, to have the career that you are always dreaming about when you grow up, it doesn't work that way. It starts from within, when you start to realize what you really want to do and what you seriously put hard work into it. If you win the lottery by sheer luck, hey, you're lucky. You are lucky. But most of the time, majority people are just working all their lives. So the best advice I could give you is always look at the things that truly inspire you. When there's that moment in your life where you say to yourself, I'm going to be doing that someday. And that's what inspires you. That's what you hold on to, and you push for it, you'll get it. I'm proven results. So with that being said, thank you so much for being a part of the Stealth Dragon for Life channel. I appreciate all the support. This video is a little different from the last video. This is more personal with the dads, and with Father's Day, the toughness, the boldness, everything that we go through on the regular. It's all about being real, showing the fatherhood, taking care of your kids, being strong, everything that has to do with being a dad. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of the support, because without you guys, I would be nothing. And I gotta tell you that every day I'm striving to be better, no matter how many haters trying to plow my way. If they're neither on my side, they're just in my way. And I'm gonna make sure that I am who I am, the Stealth Dragon. Thank you so much again. I appreciate it. I know I've thanked you guys twice already, and you're thinking, damn, this guy repeats his words, but you know what? That's all YouTube is about, repeating words. So to all the fathers out there, next time someone says who is better than you, say, I am better than myself. I am better than myself. And that will strike a conversation. Until then, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Stealth Dragon for life. subscribe. Help me become more motivational speaker for everybody that needs to hear something important in their life to make big advanced changes. All right, see you guys.